This Berrington Hall entrance. Oh my goodness, did I just catch that on video? Some little girl falling. Oh, I hope not. What does it need a scoop of? Oh, it's a scoop of... Good morning. We have woken up to the sun. It's not as warm as usual. I'm just taking Husky Man and Leo for a little walk. So today we are getting up a bit earlier. We're going to set off a little earlier. We're going to have some crumpets, a cup of tea, coffee, and then we're going to head down towards Leominster, whatever, and go to 2 National Trust properties, one being Croft Castle in Parkland. I think the other one was called Berrington or something like that. I can't quite remember. Husky 1 and Leo are not allowed in the properties, but they're allowed in the grounds. But that'll be fine. I'm feeling a little bit coffee today. I've been coughing a little bit, but I don't know if that's because of my experience in the bathroom. I had a lovely shower that I paid £1 for, and then some guy came in while I was brushing my teeth and took the biggest dump I've ever heard in my life. Leo, out! And anyone who's ever seen me brush my teeth knows that when I brush my tongue, I will gag. So I was brushing my tongue just after he started, and then I started gagging, and I'm paranoid now that he thinks I was gagging at him taking I mean, I don't care. Unlike him, I couldn't give a crap about him crapping. But it's still not the most pleasant sound when you're trying to brush your teeth.
Morning guys!
Morning again!
Morning. So we have left Spring Rock Fishery, and in all fairness it was quite nice. The owner was really really helpful, really polite, friendly and all that. Yeah, I mean the facilities were, I gotta be honest, they're the best facilities I've ever come across. So guys, we have slightly left Wales.
But only a little bit.
We are in Herefordshire. And my shoes are there because they're a bit wet. So guys, we've arrived at Croft Castle in Parkland. We do have sheepasauruses. So
this Croft Castle, from what I remember reading last night, has been around since the 1060s.
The 1060s, guys. Very old.
Where it was in the Croft family for many years, until I think 1900s, where it was sold but then repurchased in the late 1900s, and before it was given to the National Trust. So this is a National Trust site, and maybe the first time that we get to use our National Trust membership.
So guys, we've just come in through this building here, walking up here now to the right hand side. We need to go and have wee-wees first, and then we'll start exploring the countryside. So guys, this is the map of where we are. I'll scroll down, go down below so you can look, see what's what. But we are going to follow the purple one because it goes past the water area. There's actually some big areas, so you can have a wander around if you want to. Anyway, we're going to start with it. So guys, me and Adam are walking through this field, and we have come to the conclusion that farmers don't clean up after their cattle because there are lots of cow pattages and sheep dumps everywhere. Now if I have to pick up after my dog, surely I have to pick up after their animals too. Look at this tree, and it's beautiful.
Okay, so I'm gonna go inside the tree and see what I can see.
It's a tree of life.
Grandmother Willow, is that you? Grandmother Willow? It's me, Adam. Well, it very much smells of sheep shit. But this is quite amazing. Almost hidden from view, this peaceful wooded landscape has a rich and fascinating history. It once harboured busy woodland industry before being remodelled into the picturesque style in the early 19th century. The concept of the picturesque became popular in Georgian England, and it is this is the movement to create a more natural landscape using the principles of intricacy, roughness, variety and surprise. So here is just some more evidence for the camera of Dale going on a walk that he said he would never ever do again. The thing is, I feel like he actually enjoys the walks. It's just in the moment he gets exhausted and his hip and back and leg and knee and feelings and everything else hurts. So he has to reflect on the enjoyment rather than experiencing it in the moment.
So up in this way somewhere there is an Iron Age fort, I want to say. I'm sure I read that correctly. Oh, it looks like a monkey tree, but I don't think it is. Oh, we've reached the top of the hill, guys. Both out of breath. But look, spectacular view of the countryside. It said that there was a hill fort up here somewhere. Unless it's a kind of a semi-ridge mound there.
So it's quite cold. I've put my coat back on, so I'm happy that Husky and Leo are just going to lie down now for the next half hour or so while we have a look around the castle and perhaps have a slice of cake or something, I don't know. So we're just walking in now, and we will show you. Top windows. Okay, so we're about to go in the castle. I don't know if we're going to be allowed to record while we're in there, but here it is. It's not one of the biggest, but it's not one I've ever heard of. What's that down there? What's Dale's old bedroom? And he's naughty.
Photography is allowed without flash.
Oh, so photography is allowed because photography is not a crime. There's a secret room here. And rumour has it that children were locked in this room as a punishment for being naughty. if I had things my way, I'd lock up all children for being naughty. I'm very trenchable about that. After you'd finished locking your children in the secret room, you could chill in here, closing the doors so that you don't hear them scream. I can only play the Rugrats theme tune. I don't really think it's an appropriate environment. Yeah, but I just said I can play Rugrats. I don't think this is an appropriate environment. I'm about to creep you out. So if you tell your children to be good and they don't listen, you can tell them their grandfather Willow and the clock is looking at them. Okay guys, we're about to enter the oak room. So this was formerly the dining parlour. Okay, so we've reached the stairs, but I don't know if we look in here first. I think we do. I think we can. If you'd like to, you can dress up as a servant. I can't because my homosexual audacity determines that if I lived in this era, then I'd be eating at the table being served and not being a servant. Yeah, there's one room up here we can see. So this document is the deeds to the land, and it was written in 1623. Okay, here's a hot corridor, and in this corridor there are some pictures which show different landscapes of the Croft areas. But mind you, that is definitely Riverdale from Lord of the Rings. So we're now heading down the servant stairs, and unfortunately I feel more at home in the servant stairs, so my gay audacity of being, like, you know, served and not the servant was definitely incorrect. So that's Croft Castle done. A lot of it was inaccessible because, you know, somebody still lives there. But thank you for letting me walk through your living rooms.
So guys, Adam's come back with presents. Got me cream tea, and he's ordered something for himself, so we'll see when that comes back now. Oh, and a large iced coffee.
So that's Croft Castle and Woodland done. We're going to head now to Berrington Hall. Don't know what it is. That is the alarm because the back door is open.
So guys, we have arrived at Berrington Hall. I've just said that just now, but we are. My family's parked under the tree, and that other grey van.
Hi guys, so we're currently debating who holds Husky 1 and Leo better. I think it's me, and Dale thinks it's him. I think it's but Dale thinks that he has to tell me how to hold them.
I do.
In real life, I'm absolutely fine. So we just walked in. The lady behind the counter basically said that we can go everywhere with the dogs except she called it the mansion itself. So we can go into the woodlands, we can go around the grounds, the walled gardens. So we'll have a little look around and then make our way to Red Sky Night campsite. So as we're walking up towards the hall, Berrington Hall itself, there are these big bushes either side of the path, which is quite cute, quite quaint. What's here? I'm standing outside the Berrington Hall Hotel because they don't allow homos inside. If you know that reference, like, can you comment below so I don't just look like an idiot? Thanks. It's been under repairs. Dale's having a crisis point. See? I should have had the dogs. Say it again.
I think you're better at everything, you know.
I am, Dale, except reversing. I'll give you that one. Everything except reversing. So there's the hare. And they would like us to keep the gate closed. And then we've got the whole garden. So we found apples on these trees. I don't know if they're cooking apples or not. I think they might be. I'll check. There are these National Trust little rest areas where we'll rest and check if this is a cooking apple.
Trees over there, and we'll see if different ones on there.
I think it's cooking apple, but it's still tasty.
Crab apples. Tillington Court apples. No, it's not those. Tillington Court.
Look at the size of that big bugger.
That's a big bugger, that is.
We've got some crab apples. Sam's crab apples. These are Maiden's blush apples.
Oh, I'm showing them.
I think I was recording that whole time. I don't even know if you're supposed to eat these, but there's nothing to tell you not to. Nothing quite taking a fresh apple from the tree and eating it. Look at that old door. Are these pears? They're furry. Look at my boys, who I love so many millions. One plums. That one has a worm on it. Let's try this plum. Oh goodness me.
Nice?
Mmm. Mine was a little bit on the sour side. Nice name. There's a bumblebee in that one.
Oh, blackberries, nice one.
Okay, so I found the front of it, where there's the Lakey Pond thing, and then right here is Berrington Hall entrance. Oh my goodness, did I just catch that on video? Some little girl falling. Oh, I hope not. Update of the falling child. She's absolutely fine, just right there. So let's go in and see what we can see. These are super old curtains. That's the ceiling. So the lady that greeted you told you this Berrington has been owned by 3 families. More lately in 1901 was the Crawley family, who still live locally and then bequeathed the property to the National Trust. So ultimately they get to keep an eye on the place but not pay any of the bills. So here we have the dead animal head room. from the walking stick room. So here we have Lady Corley's sitting room. I think she wants Jack to draw her like one of his French girls. These are some grand stairs. Grandular. So as I walk up the stairs, I think I should tell you why I'm on my own. So Husky and Leo are not allowed in here. So Dale's waiting outside with Husky and Leo, and I'm coming inside. It's quite the ceiling. Quite. So she has hips for days. And this was made for her to get married to some king, I think. There we are, that's the dressed information. And if any of the rich are always politicians. Oh, it's like a mini version. To be honest, considering this is just a small place, the information and the quality is amazing. I mean, look how modern they are. Look how they're dressed. So I have this t-shirt from Lords of Gayness. These shorts, they come from Lady of London. This blazer that comes from I'm Rich and You're Poor. I think I would rock that hippie dress. Oh my goodness. Even though gravy boats are wide. Not sure why there's a gravy boat in the dress room though. Can you imagine when they do the 2022 expeditions, it'll be exactly the same, but instead of humongous hips, it'll be asses like out, just like women, their dresses, with their ass sort of like. Oh, I wish I was around to see that. This is the staircase hall, where I went up before. Okay, cup of tea in here would be lush. And the thing is, the battery is flashing on the camera, so it might cut out soon. I think this is where the gravy boat was supposed to be.
Hi Dean, where you go? Oh God.
Ow, I broke my mouth.
What have we got?
What?
Oh, dirty rat bastard.
It broke.
What broke?
For a small, relatively unknown place. I think they had a large expedition. Could go in lots of rooms. And the quality of the stuff that they were showing was really good as well.
It was. I second that opinion. Anyway, onwards and upwards to the next place. Oh God, look at this. Oh my God. This is so... Oh, You can get a view, that's what I want to know. Toilets up in the corner. Nobody here is welcome. Literally. So, where do we go then?
So we've arrived at the campsite. It is a pop-up campsite with little to no facilities basically. But we have quite an amazing view of the Herefordshire, Monmouthshire countryside. There's been no one here to greet us. I don't know if it's, you know, people who just know about this place. We found it on PitchUp. This is the facilities right here. Dale is just sorting out Husky 1 and Leo. We've already levelled my Vanlife. So let's have a little look. I think it's compost type toilets. So what do we see? Cold ash only, so we're allowed to have fires here. If it's a wee, let it be. If it's poop, you need a scoop. A scoop of what? It needs a scoop. What's a scoop mean? What does it need a scoop of? Oh, it's a scoop of sawdust. Okay. Dale. If it's a wee, let it be. If it's a poop, it needs a scoop. The watering hole. So this must be the drinking water. Do you know, I kind of love it already. Hope, please let's have some dark skies tonight. And this is another toilet. Hopefully there's no one there. Oh, this one comes with a mirror. And a magazine rack. Rubbish with you. So we can hire these things. You can get eggs. Oh, you can get free range sausages, home-made sausages, and back bacon, 10 pieces for £3.50. Very clean, really. This one's not been used as much. There's only one scoop in there. And the hand sanitizer rather than a sink. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Oh. It's a bit of a squirter, this one. And then we've got some bunting. I think they knew we were coming. What do you think of Red Sky at Night campsite? Well, you want to go home? Husky Wen, what do you think of Red Sky at Night campsite? Not much then. Okay, so this is the view. So I've got a hoodie on because it's got a bit cold. We've just had probably one of the nicest...
worst meals ever that Adam cooked.
I beg your pardon?
I'm sure he does it on purpose so he doesn't have to cook. Makes the worst meals ever. I didn't eat mine.
What was wrong with it?
The only bit that I actually ate, and that was the thing we bought from the shop, and that was the chicken balls.
What was wrong with it?
It was fucking right with it. It was disgusting. Whatever he'd done, it was fucking wrong.
Let me just wipe this screen. So basically, it was those pasta and sauces that you can buy, and I just put some cheese in with it, and extra water, so it was like a soupy, cheesy pasta and saucy.
Fucking vile.
And I ate 1.5 bowls, and the other ones are over there for Husky Wen and Leo. So it looks like the sun might have come out, and I thought it would be a good time to take the little boys around the field and see where it goes, because we can't actually see beyond the hill there, so we'll do that now. So I'm not going to film because there's like kids everywhere, but there is a tiny little park here. It's got 2 swings and a little climbing frame in, and there's this step over sty thing that takes you into the wooded area there. So I think there is a coastal a wooded walk that way. There's Leo, and then here is the view of the field down the bottom. You're not allowed to have them, Leo. So it looks like there is a farm down there. And fingers crossed the sun is coming out. Come, Leo. That's the view from the other side of the field. I don't think you can tell, but there's actually mountains along the other bit there. Leo, stop eating sheep shit! Leave it! It's disgusting! So it's very difficult to do our memory vlog when I'm holding both dogs. Leo's now back on the lead because we're near the main road. But we've come to the front to see if they have any eggs. There was a sign, which you would have seen before, that also says, oh, look at that green water over there. That they also do bacon and sausages, but I don't really know where to get that from. There's no information. And there's no eggs. Take a filled box or fill your own tray. There are dim eggs. So we're now making our way back to Vanlife, back into the campsite, which in essence is a field, isn't it, really? Let's be fair. They've put some water and the composting toilet in, but you know, that's absolutely fine for what we need for one night. We're gonna have a little discussion now about whether or not we're gonna order some sausages, eggs, bacon for the morning. The thing is, I would cook them, but they'll have this irrational, you know, views of my cooking, and I don't understand why.
I probably have to cook because
okay, so we'll have a discussion about whether or not we're going to do that for the morning. I mean, it is tempting if they're farm reared and we're on the farm, but we'll see. So we have now had contact with the owners. They pulled up in the car just by there, took our name, confirmed our booking, and then said they would come back later on because we've ordered some farm-reared sausages, bacons and eggs, which we will show you in the morning probably.
Yeah, and also, if you don't have cash, you will accept bank transfer.
Which is very modern of them indeed. Now what I want to know is, given that we only live an hour and a half away, would they allow us to come here in the winter, off season, you know, just chuck them a tenner, pull up for the night? We won't need the compost toilet, we'll just need the space and the view and the night sky. That's all we'll need. What do you think, Dale?
You can ask, it's definitely worth asking.
I think it's definitely worth asking.
So we'll ask for that tonight now when she comes back.
And another side note is, this is birch wood, which was given to us last time we were in Tan Eildroch Farm, because our previous campsite didn't allow camping, and it burns so much better. What do we have in the other wood?
I have no idea.
I think it's very woody wood.
All wood is woody.
Okay, guess what? So, remember how my brother didn't turn up for my birthday? Wow. Abby and Luke just arrived as a surprise. Oh, it's blurry, but she's waving. So they're just pulling in now in their van. We've moved the windbreaker down so that it's, you know, they can get in. But how lush is that? So now Vanlife's friend is here, and so is ours, and Husky and Leo. Oh. So Abby and Luke bought me some Crocs for my birthday.
We've got some sausages which we can have in the morning.
Yeah, we've ordered some.
lovely.
We don't know how many this is.
So Abby and Luke have arrived. So they've come out, and so has the sun. So they're the owners driving off after delivering our farm fresh reared sausage, bacons and eggs. Dale's in there. What are you doing, Dale?
I don't know, you've asked me to do something with these. What am I doing?
Put them in the fridge, maybe? No, not in the fridge, because we want them to defrost. Just leave them out on the air, on the side. So the sausages are freshly frozen. There's Luke.
We've had to turn the,
He's got straight into relaxing while Abby does all the cooking.
Are you having a burger?
No, I won't, thank you.
What do you mean? Thank you.
So Dale is now
thank you,
happy
Abigail.
because he doesn't have to eat my pasta and he gets to have an actual burger that Abby has made. Morning, it's me, Adam. Just Luke and Abby and Dale, Husky and Leo.
Let me sort my hair out. Do it again.
I'm over this way, don't worry. So we didn't vlog much after Abby and Luke came because we just started talking. Dale's currently cooking.
That we saw a shooting star and you didn't.
Yes, but I did get my beautiful night sky. It was absolutely stunning here at Red Sky at Night campsite. But Abby, Luke and Dale did see the most beautiful shooting star with a long tail, probably a comet.
Biggest shooting star I've ever seen in my life.
Biggest shooting star Abby's ever seen in her life. I've seen a couple, but they didn't have a big tail, so they keep rubbing it in. So this morning is our last day. We're going home today.
If not, this has been the end of the this mini vlog series, and we will see you on the next one.
Which might be either a campsite on Bank Holiday weekend or Florida.
Florida, we'll see. Anyway, so thank you for coming along with us.
Being patient.
Thank you for coming along with us on this lovely ride.
I look forward to watching them back. It was £80.
So we just put £80 in the vehicle.
So in total we did 585 miles.
Yeah.
We put in £85.75 the first time and £80 now. That's how much it cost? £170. 180 quid for
the Welsh close to 500.
170 quid really for 600 miles.
That's not bad going at all, considering the amount of fuel is at the moment. But we are nearly home, guys. Nearly home.